What you didn't think would happen in the last 10 years has actually happened. Netflix has lost subscribers in a quarter for the first time in a decade. The impact of that on the stock price is telling. 25% decline in after hours. That's a quarter of the market cap of the company being eroded, and with this, it's actually halved from the pandemic level highs that we saw as well. So just to put things into perspective, in the first quarter of calendar 2022, Netflix has lost 200,000 or 2 lakh subscribers. And that's not all. The worry is the next quarter, the company expects that this loss could be 10 times, or 20 lakh subscribers would leave the content player or the OTT app. There are 5 factors for that. The first one, of course, things are opening up. People don't have the kind of time to consume content anymore now that they're traveling to work, working in offices, and have other options as well. Secondly, because of the Russia-Ukraine war, we've seen the company shut these operations, and that's impacted their subscribers by almost 7 lakh units. You've done this, I've done this as well, and don't lie, you've shared your password with someone or been using Netflix on someone else's password too. So that is one of the bigger reasons as well. And finally, Reed Hastings in the last conference call did say that it's frustrating why they are not succeeding in India. So weakness in India as well is one of the reasons why subscribers aren't jumping towards Netflix, in fact, leaving that platform. And why just Netflix itself? All the other OTT apps are seeing a decline in consumption and subscriber trends. The biggest reason for that is restarting of all the other entertainment options. Why watch it at home when you can go to the movies? And there is lack of compelling content as well. The last couple of big releases have all been theatrical and not on these OTT apps. And there has been general viewer fatigue. But importantly, inflation has impacted a lot of non-essential spends as well. It's pinching the consumers' pockets. And content consumption on the whole has declined. IPL this year has seen a near 14% decline in viewership in the first week, 15% sort of decline in the second week itself over the first week. And that's because there has been viewer fatigue here as well. There's been non-stop Team India cricket over the last 6 months or so. The mighty Mumbai Indians and CSK are not doing well. That impacts viewership primarily because of the loyal fans that we have. And talking about loyalty itself, team reset this year. There have been a lot of famous stars going out of one team and going to the other team, and new team additions. That impacts loyalty in the sense that it takes some time for viewership to build up. But there are a handful of silver linings. Strong response to movies like RRR and KGF 2 tells you that theatrical appetite is still there in our country. Music and food festivals have seen a fair amount of traction. And if you traveled in the long weekend, you'd know that flights and hotels are seeing high occupancy as well. And don't rely on only your anecdotal evidence. We've had companies tell us that there has been occupancy almost to pre-pandemic levels. So yes, do consumers want to consume? Yes. But do they want to consume on OTT? Perhaps not, because they are pandemic tired.